There's a lot of history up here in this mountain. It makes you tough, you know. You do what you can with what little you've got, and you try to make the most of it. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you don't. It's a learning curve. The thing is, recovery is a hard one to figure out, because what are you recovering if you've lost it all? It's more what's internal. That's the only place that you can work that out, or put recovery into context. And, you know, it's always going to be part of you. Sometimes it's very hard to control. You get emotional, triggered. If I hear too much rain, I've got to plug my ears, because it takes me back to the floods, memories of roof leaks, water damage, and not having enough money to be able to fix all of it. It got to a point where I had to leave. I sold up and bought a house on the hill where I thought it wouldn't flood. Then I was having nightmares that the house was going to collapse, or even that it was going to start sliding off the hill. Or I'd think, all this water's going under the house. It's going to wash away my piers, and I'm going to have no money to be able to afford to fix it. So then I asked myself, what can I do personally to fix this? I got on my hands and knees and was digging under the house, making trenches right around the house. I got those little bags of quick dry cement and piped it all in, so the water would go into the pipe and pass away from the house. But still, in the torrential rain that we get up here, sometimes it still runs under the house. So there I go again, on my hands and knees digging. But still I'll get damp rising in the house and mold causing health problems. So yeah, I'm a worrywart. But you know, all of these are my triggers, and I've learnt my triggers now. But that's the point. That's what I keep saying. Don't hold on to it without doing anything. It's bad for your health, bad for your body, bad for your brain, and bad for everyone else. You know, some people find it hard to let go. It's like a death. Close relative, parent, child, they dwell in their own misery, but they make everyone else feel miserable too. And it's a heavy burden to put out on other people. So don't try and be the iceberg, because eventually you will melt. No matter how big you are, reach out. That's what I've learnt to do since the floods. I help myself and I get help. I talk about it when I need to. You never want to forget, but you never want to dwell in, bad thoughts. It's easy to say, and I know from what depression can do to people. It can be as strong as floodwaters pulling you under, or waves that dump you in rough surf. You fight to swim out of it, but the force of the water, rocks, debris, that's where hope is dashed and diminished. But you've got to find a way to swim through that, to reach the shore. Even if you're mountain tough, sometimes you need help to get back on your feet, and that makes you resilient.